The old man, the old nature, the old creature, the old habit is crucified with him. Let me explain. You know, when you hear of a lion, you're afraid of the lion. You run away and keep at the greatest distance from the lion. Why? Because the lion has the nature of devouring and destroying and slaying and killing and tearing in pieces. But when the lions are there and the power of God comes in the midst of the lions, the nature to devour, the nature to destroy, all that vanishes away. That's why when Daniel, who carried the power of God, supernatural power of God, when he entered, or when he was thrown into the lion's den, and God sent an angel to come to that lion's den with Daniel. Those lions temporarily at that time lost their nature. They couldn't devour because Daniel and the angel were there. The same thing when Christ enters into our lives. And Christ is greater than Daniel. And Christ is greater than any angel. When Christ enters into our lives, the nature of violence is subdued. I cannot hear your amen. You know, somebody at home, the man is always angry. Even when the wife has not done anything. And the man wakes up in the morning to subdue the woman before the woman even has any chance to do anything right or wrong. He gets angry. And at any little movement, he's a wife beater. And he continues to beat the wife. But now, when Christ enters, that old nature will vanish away. You used to beat your wife, you beat them no more. I cannot hear your amen. It will be unfortunate to read in the newspapers, like all these things we read in newspapers. When he wanted to beat me to death, that's when I ran away. Your husband will be converted. And sometimes say the wife that gets angry, and whatever instrument he has in hand and whatever he can do to intimidate the husband. You are the head of the home, okay, be the head, and he wants to wreck and ruin that man, subdue that man, so that the man will not have a voice, and so she is violent like the lion. When Christ comes in, the violence of the lion is taken away. Amen. Knowing this, that our old man is crucified with him, that the body of sin may be destroyed, that henceforth we shall not serve sin. For he that is dead is free from sin.